Welcome back to another exciting third part of our animation that we were going through, and now we will be doing the animation that you are waiting for. So if you have following me and if you have following me from the starting, so now we will be if you have done with the layering part, so let's just begin with the animation. Okay, now I've got my 10 scenes, separate layers and 10 source files, Adobe Illustrator, and I've got this. So let's just jump into After Effects and I'll show you how we can do that. Okay, we have got our software interface, and what really you do is you wanna go in import file and you're gonna go in your folder where you are keeping your work. I've got this explanation video scenes. I'm gonna select all and make sure you choose here composition, retain layer sizes. Okay, if you do not choose that, your layers won't be editable. It will be like a picture sequence or animation. You will not be able to give a movement to it. Okay, import. Now you got your layers here. You have 10 layers and 10 compositions. Now you will animate 10 different compositions separately, and you combine all in one composition. So here how we are going to do. First we're going to make a new composition. Size will be what I'm sorry, size will be about okay, 1 minute for now, 1 minute. Then you can increase that 1920 by 1080 pixels, 30 frames per second. Okay, now you got your main video. Let me rename it main video. Okay, so whenever you work, you should name every file, because you will get confused when you are editing any making changes or anything, because if you haven't, then we'll have trouble editing different layers because you didn't rename them. Okay, so we got our main file. Now we'll drag this scene 1 into our main composition. Okay, so there are flaws. The colors are not they are much saturated, you are seeing in your screen. So what we are going to do, we're going to open this, select one and Control E on your keyboard. So you will open this file in your Illustrator. What you have to do is, you're gonna go on File, Setup Mode, Color Mode and RGB. Okay, and then you just do it, Control S, save it. I'm gonna close it, and now wait a minute, you will get the update. Okay, so do this full. What the layering you did, you have these layers all separated. Okay, now I'm just setting up the scene right now. I will not be editing any stuff, because after that setting up scene you will be doing the movement of the object. Now this will be here, layer 2, same with that, because I didn't change the color mode of file, color mode, RGB. Control S and close it. Shift to After Effects, you'll get the colors proper, the way they are, not the way they are looking in CMYK. Control E, File, Color Mode, RGB, Control S, Control W. Okay, Control W. Same for. Make sure whatever you make in Illustrator, the size of your frame should be exactly the size of your video, because that will be like working like professional. But if you don't face many things, like your object sizes depends on that. When you will animate, you will get troubles. So for that you need to. Now I'm going to open this, extract, file, color mode, RGB, and save it. Okay, I got this. Control W, close that. Well, if you don't use shortcuts, you might slow down your work, because shortcuts help you to work quickly and smoothly. Mode, RGB, sort, W, okay, close that. Okay. 5. Those who are new to After Effects, this software is very friendly and you can make anything if you want to, but it only depends on how you want to make the things, because the tools that are in this software are sometimes complicated, or sometimes they are very like easy, but you know how to use it. You can use expressions, you can use wiggle or anything, if you know that how we can use that. But what they say is that practice makes man perfect. So the more you practice, the more you'll get perfect in it. Yeah, I've got this. I'm gonna close it. Slide 6. I'm gonna set this. Okay. Am I doing something? Just exaggerating things. Okay, file, color mode, RGB, control TS. Okay. Scene 6, 7. Well, if you know that we didn't layer the character on every single slide, we just did on one slide, and after that we will copy that all layers in other slides as well, because I'm just running out of time. Okay, so control WS, save as. Guys, another thing is that wait, I'll show you what is that. Okay, once I try to extract this, now I have got my board in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, but remember, if you make a new layer from in here, you will get disturbed. Your file will get disturbed in After Effects. After Effects only recognize these layers on which we have already made. But if you made an extra layer and then you will save it and then you will open an Adobe After Effects, you might get in trouble, because it's only recognized once. Yes, but you can change your layers, but you can change in your existing layers. Don't make new one, but you can change in existing layers. That will help you in whatever problem you are, but don't make extra. Okay, change this, close it, and 7, this to 7, 8, bring this here, select this, Control E, RGB is already in the RGB, no problem. Okay, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By the way, I just randomly took 30 seconds. Okay, now so Control extract color mode. And got this control. Yes. Okay, now no. Of After Effects, you can close it. Okay, 10 layer. Click on that. Your animations depend on what sort of thing you want to make. Okay, now some takes a lot of time, and remember, the more you do detail work, the more you get stuff awesome. Like the more you do hard work and the more transitions, the more effects, the more slightly but finished work is necessary. So it all depends on your thoughts, on your idea, or on the client brief of what you get from the client. Okay, now we've set our layers. Okay, now you can see that whatever layering you do in Adobe Illustrator, you will get this in here, right? I've got my character layered properly. You can see that I can expressions, eyes, mouth, face, neck, and shirt, hand, every single parts that I had layered, I've got this. Now if you having trouble anything about layering or stuff, you can watch my last second part and you'll get the idea how I layered all this stuff. Now like this composition is only, I guess, 6 seconds. You can see that this is only 6 seconds. Now if you want to get more, you can do any 7, 8 to 1 minute. It depends on how much you want the slide to be on a simple composition. That if you have more text here, you can extract it. Okay, now I'm just gonna make it shorter because in the next video I'm gonna show you how we can animate this stuff right now, what you are seeing in your screen. Now we got that face. Now I think I'm gonna make a movement on the face. It will rotate slightly, like it's shaking, and it's like agreeing in every word that you are saying in your video. So what am I going to do? I'm going to select the face and click Y on my keyboard. This is called the anchor point. Anchor point basically helps you to animate any transitions or any stuff from a certain point. You need to change your anchor point on any direction if you want to animate from any side. Now I'm going to place my anchor point here. Okay, here. This is the neck point that I want to rotate. Neck will rotate like this. Okay, now I've got my anchor point in the direction that I want. Okay, now I will take this hand, I will make this anchor point here. Now this one. Okay, so okay, this is right here. Okay, in the elbow. This would be here. This would be here. Okay, now our legs is going to be here because it will bend. This will be here. Okay, yeah, I know it. This part will be on the back side of this shirt, so don't worry about that. We'll do that later. Okay, now I've set the anchor points. What I'm going to do, I'm just right now anchoring the things, and we'll get back to it in the next video that I'm going to show you. Okay, so we've set the anchor points. Now I'm going to select this and this. Now it's 21. Okay, this is called parent. Parent is basically your layer. It's like sticking a layer to another, that you can make a movement to that layer, certain layer, so it will help you to in the rotation part. So I'm going to parent my the lower part, lower foot to upper, 21 layer. I'm going to take this and drag to 22 layers, sorry. Now this will do is that this will parent your foot. Okay, now I'm going to this 23. Yeah, this is 23. Okay, 24. I'm going to layer this. This will be. Yeah, if you were thinking that what will happen is, I'm going to show you. This will happen. It will be parent with this stuff. Right, Y on a keyboard and go with this. Okay guys, now we will continue this in the next video. I'm going to show you how we can. I'm going to just make this a parent all layers. I'm going to show you, and I'm just going to make that. Once you are done with this, we'll just make the copy of our character in other slides as well. So keep tuning, and I'll catch you in next video soon. Take care.